Hey guys, Colin here from BPM. Welcome to my first ever video blog, the first of many, I hope. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about stress. So, are you stressed out? Okay, I'm willing to bet that many of us in this modern world are quite stressed out. I read the statistic the other day that 23% of Canadian females and 24% of Canadian males are categorize themselves as being under extreme stress. So the other 75% of folks are probably experiencing some degree of stress as well. So let's talk about stress and what that does into your body, the pathway that stress takes through your body, and how to actually calm yourself down and respond differently to stress than what you might be used to. So, the normal route of stress. So we actually evolved. Stress used to be a really good thing for us when we were, back in the day, when we were a caveman or whatever. Stress was really crucial to help keep us safe from predators. So what it would do is, there'd be a certain threat or attack from a bear or a lion or whatever, or like an enemy tribe or whatever it is, and that would create the fear response, okay? And then when you experience the fear response, your adrenaline would go up, your cortisol goes up, which then goes to increase your heart rate, digestion slows down, you get fast and shallow breathing. So that takes you to a reaction from the stress. And the reaction is, am I gonna fight the stress? Am I gonna fight the threat? Or am I gonna run away, right? And most often, you'd probably run away, right? Which makes sense that your digestion would slow down because you don't want to be digesting food while you're running away from a bear. All of your energy, it's gotta go to your legs and your arms to bolt as fast as you can, right? So that's a reaction. Now, the thing is that many of us experience stress, but not from the form of an attack from a bear or a lion or whatever, but rather from the form of work or career or relationships or finances or whatever. Whatever it is, we tend to see that same stressor and we give it the same response that we would if we were being attacked by a bear, right? So we go into fear, right? Oh my God, what's gonna happen about my work? What if I get fired, right? What if I what if my boyfriend or girlfriend breaks up with me? What if, my finances, what if I lose all my money, right? All of these things give us that fear, right? The fear of loss or, the fear of an outcome that you don't want to happen. So then what happens is your adrenaline goes up, same way it would go up if you were being attacked by a bear. Your cortisol goes up, which increases your heart rate, slows your digestion, same pathway. And the issue with this is that most of us are living under a chronic state of stress. So in the short term, adrenaline and cortisol can be a very useful thing to get us out of a danger, right? Out of a threat. However, work or relationships or finances, and we'll talk about this in a bit, when we perceive it as that same type of threat, we're living with chronically elevated cortisol levels, right? So another thing that cortisol does when it's chronic in your system is it actually shrinks your brain. And I didn't know about that until the other day, so that's kind of crazy that it does that. So there is a different answer, okay? And it all starts with how you perceive the situation, right? Do you see it as something scary or bad? Or do you see it as what it is? It's just a situation, right? So when you can kind of shift your perception of it, which of Course in Miracles says that that's a miracle. The shift in perception, that's a miracle, okay? But then you can get into your faith response, right? When you're into your faith response, your dopamine goes up, your serotonin goes up. And these are all happy chemicals. These are happy things that happen inside your brain that allow you to think clearly, right? Your heart rate goes down. your digestion increases and improves. You have deep and relaxed breathing. And then, in that way, you can respond to the situation instead of react to it. So instead of reacting to your coworkers, reacting to that family member that really gets under your skin, instead of reacting to, oh my God, I've got this, huge, I have to replace my furnace and that's gonna be 10 grand. Instead of reacting in that situation, you can respond with clarity, with love, with kindness, with focus. Now, the quickest way to get you into this faith response is by taking 5 deep breaths. Most of our stress these days comes from things that won't kill us. So that's key. That's so important to realize that most stressors aren't actually going to kill us. And once you kind of get a hold of that realization, then you can kind of take these nice 5 deep breaths, right? You can inhale for the count of 5, holding your breath at the top for the count of 5, and then exhale slowly to the count of 5, right? And just keep doing that until you notice that your heart rate slows down. Notice that your mind kind of slows down and quiets down. When you're in this nice, calm, and relaxed state, what you'll find is that the answers to the situation seem to just come to you, right? You don't have to think or figure anything out, but you just allow the answer to come from within. So that's my tip today for how to break the fear cycle, taking 5 deep breaths. Try this next time you experience stress in your life. You can try this anywhere. You can be in the car at a red light. You can be behind your desk at work. It works. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that, and we'll talk soon, guys.